Today on JNN, we check out Drama Department's new fall play.
Next, we look into a national teacher shortage that's affecting Grigori.
And finally, Jared Perez opens the JNN Fall Sports Box.
All this and more on today's JNN.
Good morning, Grigori High. I'm Mason Lewis.
And I'm Lauren Bennett. Today is Friday, September 30th. The Drama Department is currently performing 13 Reasons Why, which is a play about the harsh reality of teen suicide. Emma Jacobson and Julie Glodek bring us the inside scoop.
The Drama Department is currently tackling the contemporary issues of bullying, teen depression, and suicide in their fall production of Jay Asher's 13 Reasons Why.
This summer we had our leadership team come in. I told them what I had thought about doing a murder mystery. And after we read through the script, they asked me if I would consider looking at 13 Reasons Why, and they told me a little background as to why. So I read the script, and it really spoke to me.
I thought that it was important that if we do an anti-bullying play, to do an anti-bullying play that's serious and makes people actually think about what they do, and I couldn't think of a better play than 13 Reasons Why.
I play Hannah Baker, and basically 13 Reasons Why is about main character Clay finding out how he and others influenced Hannah's decision to kill herself.
Clay gets the tapes, and he finds out he's one of the reasons, and he doesn't know what he did, so he has to figure it out.
And I just think it's so important because everyone deals with bullying, and then a lot of people deal with depression and even suicide.
Playing Hannah was, I guess, an easy role for me because there's a lot of negatives to Hannah's life that I can relate to my own life. I did come from a place that was dark. You know, I wasn't in a good place the beginning of my high school career.
I really want this play to reach out to just the average person, not necessarily to the person that is depressed and sad, because we all know how that works. I want this play to reach out to the people that are just living life regularly, and I want them to see that what they're doing has an impact on people, and I want them to think about what their impact is. Is it positive or negative?
I just hope that they kind of realize that no matter what they do, be it good or be it bad, it can always be misconstrued. It can always be taken in a wrong way.
You should always be careful the way you treat people that you don't know, even people that you do know. You never know, they could be going through problems.
It gets better. It's a cliche that everyone says, but you have to have the strength and the perseverance to push through to make sure you get to those better days.
Reporting for JNN, this has been Emma Jacobson and Julie Glodek.
If you didn't catch 13 Reasons Why yesterday, they will be performing today at 3 p.m. or 7 p.m. All performances are $3 for students and will be held in J102, the Black Box Theater. CSF applications are available in the SVO. They are due no later than October 6th with the $5 fee. See Ms. Damus in room N214 for any questions you may have. Grigori's Floral Department is selling balloons and fresh flowers every day of the week in room M103. Most students receive their final schedules and know their teachers by the end of the first week of school, but 4 class periods are still waiting on a permanent teacher. Catherine Swartz and Michaela Meyer bring you this report.
At the start of the school year, students in 4 English classes found there was no permanent teacher for their classes, and there is still no permanent teacher in place today. Long-term sub Avelia Valencia was hired to fill the position when a permanent teacher had not been found by the start of the school year.
I'm a sub that likes to teach like a regular teacher, so I wanted them to be in the same speed as other English classes. I tried to give them all the information that they would need for grammar, for writing, for English.
District policy states that long-term subs can only teach in a classroom for 30 days at a time. So when Valencia was transferred, new substitute teachers came into the English classroom to fill the void. This monthly shuffle of teachers has led to inefficient instruction.
It's best to have consistency in a classroom, consistency in classroom management and in curriculum. And when we have different subs coming in and out, it's not necessarily taking place.
We had a couple, grammar work kind of stuff when Miss Valencia was in, but since she's been gone, we have a couple short-term subs. We don't do much, so the motivation isn't quite there.
Without a teacher, it's kind of hard to direct our learning. We were reading a book, but we don't know what's happening with that now.
So why is the substitute position still unfilled? Moore suggests what's happening here is part of a nationwide issue.
There's a real teacher shortage that's going on in the United States and also obviously in California. Part of that is because people who go into the credentialing program, statistics show they're making about 20% less than other people who are going on to college and getting a college degree. So it's creating this supply and demand issue for teachers and teacher shortages.
Due to lack of English teachers available for hire, Moore is looking into hiring an intern, someone who is still completing their credential program. In the meantime, students are missing out on opportunities they would have in a regular classroom.
Specifically with my government class, they're like, we're going to be writing this essay and we're going to have your teachers work with you on that. But since I don't have a teacher and I'm the only one in that class without an English teacher, I'm not getting the same time with that essay as everyone else is.
Currently, we're working with district office, looking at any sort of candidate who's in a credential program who could be intern eligible. It's definitely one of the main things that I've been working on from the beginning of the school year.
As administration searches for a candidate, these students are still unsure about the future of their education. They represent a small group of the larger problem of students being left behind because of the nationwide shift away from the teaching profession. Reporting for JNN, this has been Catherine Swartz and Michaela Meyer.
Currently, the 4 English classes in C214 have another long-term sub, but the future beyond this sub's 30 days in the classroom is unknown. Interested in exploring the sights of Peru this summer? There will be a meeting for both parents and students next Wednesday at 6 p.m. in room N101. If you have any questions in the meantime, go talk to Spanish teacher Diana Gonzalez. The Castaway store is open every Tuesday at the end of lunch in L109. The health office encourages you to stay home if you're feeling sick. If you don't feel well during school, ask your teacher for a pass and head over to the nurse's office in the A building. Mock trial is starting up and their first meeting is scheduled for lunch on Monday in room N106. New members are welcome to go hear their plans for this year. Gregori's first ever slam poetry competition team will be meeting on Monday at lunch in the library. If you are a poet or performer, you should go check it out. Up next, Jared Perez opens up the JNN Fall Sports Box.
What's up, Jags? I'm Jared Perez coming to you from the JNN Fall Sports Box. First, volleyball beat Bayer 3-0 last Thursday at home. Here's a snapshot of the game. Chelsea Rios serves, Bayer returns, and there's Stephanie Romo with a nice save. Alyssa Bartlett comes up just seconds later with another solid return. The team is currently in first place with a 3-0 record in league. Catch the next game Tuesday at Downey. Girls water polo beat Davis 13-2 on Thursday the 22nd. Check out Daily Cheek with a pass to Jamie Runyon, and there's the goal! Currently, we have a record of 3-1 in league, and they're playing in the El Capitan tournament in Merced today and Saturday. The boys team beat Bayer 15-8 Tuesday the 20th, and that's goalie Nick Potter making a spectacular save. Boys water polo is currently first in league with a 3-0 record. Their next game is against Johansson at Enos on Tuesday. Girls tennis is also first in league with a record of 6-0. They beat Johansson at home 9-0 September 22nd. And here is Madison McKay, our star tennis player, to return the serve for the point. The girls' next game is October 4th at home. Next up is girls golf, who beat Bayer this past Wednesday the 27th. Check out Lindsay Martin with a beautiful tee shot at the Creekside Country Club. They're currently first in league with a record of 8-0, and they compete next at the Spring Creek Country Club Invitational on October 3rd. Cross country team produced both the boys and the girls winners of the MMC. The cluster meet at East La Loma on September 21st. Santiago Ruiz is currently running in first place for the boys cross country team, with Mason Reeves close behind him. And this is the start of the girls varsity race. If you look really closely, you can see Briseida Garcia leading the pack. The Jags compete next in the Artichoke Invitational at Half Moon Bay tomorrow at 8 a.m. Finally, football, my little area of expertise. The Jags lost to Bayer Friday night 26-16. Keep an eye on number 11, Evan Camarena, in this play as he jumps up to disrupt the Bayer pass, making it incomplete. With the loss, the Jags are currently 3-2 in league and in fourth place. Unfortunately, it's a bye week, but we play next Friday, October 7th at Johansson. JV starts at 5:30, varsity at 7:30, but if you can't make it, that's okay, because we'll be live streaming it, and if you want to watch that, you'll be watching me and my great partner Grant Harrison to live stream the game at nfhsnetwork.com. Well, that's it for this first JNN Fall Sports Box. I'm Jared Perez, signing off. Back to you, Lauren.
Thanks, Jared. Dude, we're at school. Why are you chewing gum?
It's National Chewing Gum Day.
They have a day for that?
They have a day for everything.
Doesn't mean it's right.
Well, do you want a piece?
Reporting for JNN, I'm Lauren Bennett.
And I'm Mason Lewis.
See you next time.